Oh guys, this is Chookman here once again. I'm going to be talking about how Hogan got attacked while he was on his morning walk this morning. Guys, if you've got big dogs like Hogan and your dog is not dog friendly, do not leave them in the front yard by themselves because they rush out the gate, they attack our dogs, and before you know it, they're in a fight, and then you've got to separate them. You've got to be more responsible for your dogs. If you're not going to be responsible for your dogs, don't have them. If your dog is not friendly towards other dogs, don't let him play in the front yard and wait for a dog to walk past, and then the dog runs out and attacks like they did with Hogan. Oh, it was a big mistake, sorry. Well, that's not, sorry doesn't cut the cake. You got to think, what happens if my dog gets out and attacks another dog? That's what you've got to think about. What happened to Hogan today is disgusting. This dog has come straight out the driveway, out on the front path, grabs my dog. Before you know it, they're rolling around in the grass fighting. And I don't want my dog getting hurt, and I don't want my dog fighting another dog, because dog owners are too stupid to realise what happens if my dog gets out and attacks another dog. Use your brains. Use your common sense if you got any. Thank God Hogan didn't get hurt too bad. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is using common sense. If your dog is not friendly to other dogs, leave your dog in the backyard. Because what happened today, we're just minding our own business like we always do, walking around the streets. Went past this particular house, the front door was open. Out comes this big, fat Labrador, and I've never seen a vicious Labrador in my whole entire life until today. Comes out, teeth are growling, runs up to Hogan, grabs Hogan on the ass with his teeth. Hogan turns around and bites him, and before you know it, they're rolling around in the grass out on the nature strip. This is what I'm talking about. If you have got these big dogs and you're not going to be responsible for them, don't have them. Hand them into the RSPCA. Because innocent people and animals like Hogan get injured through your stupidity. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise this would happen. Really? Are people that stupid they don't understand the mentality of some animals? Big dogs, and especially if they get out the front and you're walking, if that had been a little dog, that dog would have been finished. That Labrador would have killed it, would have ripped it apart and killed it. That's how vicious this Labrador was, today's episode. And let's hope that never ever happens again, or otherwise I'll be tempted to take it further myself. You cannot have a vicious dog leave your front door open and let it walk in and out of your house and think, oh, it'll be fine, until something like today happens. What happened today should have never happened today, you know? You gotta be responsible for your dogs. You gotta think for them. They're like kids. They're unpredictable. 1 minute they're happy, next minute they're fighting. And big dogs are like that. They're territorial and they come straight out the driveway, straight onto the road and attack another dog. There's a new law out now. It's just come out. If your dog gets into any dog fights, both of the dogs get put down. And if my dog gets put down through your stupidity, I'm going to take it, I'll take it further. Because the law's an ass. You should put it, if you're going to have your vicious dog out the front in your front yard, it should be caged off so it can't get out into the street and attack other dogs. I'm so pissed off with this. Dog owners not doing the right thing. Mate, if you're not going to do the right thing, hand the dog into RSPCA and don't ever have a dog again. because innocent dogs are going to get hurt. And if they're little dogs, they've got no chance of fighting a big Labrador off, no way. I'm just lucky Hogan's a big boy and he can handle it himself, but I don't want my dog fighting with your dog, and I don't want my dog getting injured. This can be all avoided if people, dog owners, use their brains. Anyway, enough said about that. Please, do the right thing if you're going to have dogs. Or if you're not going to do the right thing, hand them in to our SPCA.